Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds, featherweight action between Kelley and Yuriorkis Gamboa. Kelley's so alert right now. I mean, look at his focus as he makes that walk that so many fighters dread. But he makes that walk down to the ring just so very alert. Yuriorkis Gamboa's focus is front and center as he makes his way to the ring right now.
With a record, 19 tries, with 15 explosive knockouts and 0 losses. Hailing on a one title, Yuriorkis Gamboa!
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Opening round scheduled for 10. Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. A headshot blocked. We've talked about this time and time again. When you get these two mentalities squaring off against each other, it should be a brawl.
Yeah, the old timers would say about these guys, they get insulted if you miss them.
Gamboa's nailed by a hook. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Kelley's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. He engages in the clinch. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Halfway through this round, he got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Kelley. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Kelley. Kelley's showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
When a high stamina fighter is fighting another guy who's very well conditioned, is there any tendency for maybe some doubts to creep into his mind?
Yeah, there always are. Because you always want to have the edge. We're human beings. Boxers are no different. They want to say they have a little edge in that area. But they need to know that this is exactly what they're ready to do.
Start growing in volume in there. Growing volume.
You don't need that. I'll throw that away.
Just keep working, and this is your fight. Don't get lazy out there, all right? Just don't get lazy. You're winning this fight. Nice work. You can't handle your speed. It's too much for you. So keep it up.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Kelley's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Missed the body shot. stays downstairs. Well-targeted left hand by Yuriorkis Gamboa. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Yuriorkis Gamboa.
Keep working this now. Good, good.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Wow, look at that, trading shots. That was a miss by Yuriorkis Gamboa. Yuriorkis Gamboa with a huge uppercut. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Yuriorkis Gamboa. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Gamboa's right hand scores well. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. And that's the end of round two. Yuriorkis Gamboa has got nobody to blame but himself. I mean, he got hit much too much in that last round.
Well, he was throwing his punches from too close. He's giving up his height. You're throwing from that close, and you're going to get counted over it. If your opponent wants to do that, guess what? His opponent wanted to. He had the desire to do that, and he took advantage.
Number 3 is underway. Kelley's swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent.
Work the body.
Good job staying away from the danger there.
Back to the body.
Gamboa's absorbing a hook.
There you go.
How about that exchange? Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Keep your hands up.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Unable to connect by Yuriorkis Gamboa. Now he ties up there. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Unable to land clean by Yuriorkis Gamboa. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Oh, and there he lands the right hand well. Yuriorkis Gamboa's legs can't fail him now. Oh, my, is he taking damage.
Just like that.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? And that's the end of round 3.
Giving me enough punches, okay? One more punch. Jab, jab, hook. Nice work. Doing well.
All right, breathe, deep breath. Get some water. You good? You all right? Breathe for me. Good. Now listen, you threw a wide punch out there and he caught you. Tighten up your punches.
Kelley's up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves to any great amount so far. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Yuriorkis Gamboa, his opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to him moments ago. Now he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to him moments ago. Got to him one time. I think right now it's too early to all of a sudden throw everything out the window. But look for an adjustment if things don't change. If he can't get away from those punches, if he keeps having problems, he gets stunned again, then you might have to look for a change. You might have to make a change if you're going to survive.
Come on,
Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Halfway through round number 4. Kelley's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. All right, Teddy, let me put you back in your old job here. You're going to be trainer here. Now, we're just coming off of a round there. We're clearly, I think he won the round, but it's a close, competitive fight that your guys probably win.
Yeah, I know what not to tell him. I'm not telling him he's winning. That's what I'm not telling him. I want to make sure that he keeps his edge. You know, he stays smart and everything, but the only reason that I think he's up is because he's keeping the punch output. He's staying sharp defensively. You know, he's still attacking in the spots that he should attack. I want to keep it that way.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Yuriorkis Gamboa.
uppercut, uppercut.
Oh, and there you go. He goes up top and gets to him, hammering the head. Give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Gamboa's inconsistencies are really showing up now. At times he has shown defense tonight. Other times, with what we've seen recently, he's getting hit by the left hand.
Yeah, what he has to do is now make the adjustment.
Kick move.
Look at that combination by Yuriorkis Gamboa. Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Body shot, body shot.
Nice strike after catching one by Kelley.
Keep working it, bud.
And round 5 comes to an end. Kelley's, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Nice and calm? Nice and calm, right? How you feeling? He's counterpunching. You need to be aware of that, okay? Now watch for the counter. You can't let this guy throw first.
And we are underway with the second half of this fight. Each man able to land an uppercut. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Hits him in the mug with the right. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Big, big shot comes crashing home. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Gamboa's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there.
Double up your punches.
Kelley's given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Kevin Kelley.
Let's see some more head movement.
Great round now, back and forth. After he did the hurting, he's the one hurt.
Joe, simply put, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
Now these two corners have to do their job after both men went out and gave everything they had. Both fighters getting tagged and hurt by the other.
Yeah, well, what you have to do now in the corner, Joe, what you're alluding to is you have to revitalize the fighter. Put some cold water on his head, on his neck, you know, get him ready for the next round and give him some good advice. Tell him how to get away from some of those shots.
Make your presence known. Assert yourself. Assert your punches.
Start of a new round, but will it be much the same? Gamboa's been down numerous times tonight, Teddy.
Well, if there was a mercy rule like there is in Little League Baseball, guess what? It would be invoked right now, and this would be over.
Keep doing what you're doing.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Yuriorkis Gamboa. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. And the consistent work rate of his opponent is now getting to him. He's getting hit consistently too much.
Well, that's the kind of fighter that he is. You know, he breaks you down with the accumulation of punches.
Keep it going.
Oh, and they decide to trade there. At the halfway point of round 7. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot.
Finish with the hook. Keep working the jab. Good, good.
accurate hook. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Big shot. Throw the scorecard down. Yuriorkis Gamboa's down and looks to be out. Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count.
Listen, you need to move your head more, side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. This is it. Keep on.
We don't need that. We'll throw that away.
All right, you got to bring your hands up. You must bring your hands up. All right, now come on, relax. Relax, shake it out, shake it out. You got to relax. You got to move out there, all right? Move, move, move. Come on, breathe. Breathe.
So 7 rounds have passed us by, and this is a completely one-sided fight. Kelley's been scoring knockdowns consistently. He's dominating this.
The only thing he can do now is close the curtain with a knockout.
Gamboa's basically doing exactly what we've always seen out of him, and that's after he's been knocked down and affected in this fight.
Yeah, you know, there comes a time you have to make adjustments. That time has come for him.
Kelley's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Solid shot. The left hand came in. There it is! Wow, he goes down again!
It's going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
It's over. Fight is over. Kelley's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan for a much-anticipated main event. And now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Billy Dibbs coming to the ring right now. We know what he offers up once he's inside the ropes, but not much intensity here in this ring walk. Nonito Donaire's ring walk is very interesting here. This isn't over-the-top emotion. This isn't a guy with an intense glaring stare. Just a guy going to do his job.
Professional record, 29 victories, with 17 knockouts and 1 defeat. By way of Sydney, the Kid. His adversary, with a record of 24 victories, 16 knockouts, and only 1 loss. Coming out of Kelley, the Filipino Flash, Nonito, Donaire.
All right, fellas, let's have a good clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Power puncher facing a high stamina guy, a well-conditioned guy. How can the well-conditioned fighter best guard his body so that the power puncher isn't targeting it?
Well, move it. Get on his bicycle a little bit. Don't stay right in front. If that power puncher is the power puncher, that's his strength. But his weakness is he probably has to have you right in front. Give him angles.
Dibbs is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Back and forth exchange. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Billy Dibb. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Billy Dibb's punch is far off the target. Oh, good exchange there. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Good way to protect the midsection. You see him holding on.
Let's see some more head movement.
Dibb's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Nonito Donaire. Donaire's putting forth an effort, but he's not being effective in that regard.
No, he's not. He's not landing when he needs to land. And it kind of reminds, he's a banger too. He can punch a little. It reminds me of an old saying that a trainer once told me. It doesn't mean anything to have a big punch. It's kind of like having a military weapon, a bomb. What good is it if you don't have a missile to get it to the target? Right now, he needs a missile to get that punch. He needs to set it up, and he's not doing that.
Left, right. You need to double up.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Billy Dibb. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Nonito Donaire is doing a really good job of being defensively sound, of being patient, and waiting for that golden opportunity for some offense to come in the mix.
Well, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting for a mistake to be made. You know, he wants a lead out of his opponent right now so he can make a miss and bang, come right back with that hook.
Halfway through round number 2. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Donaire's right hand scores well that time.
There you go.
And now he's targeting upstairs. Billy Dibb's punch didn't come close. Left hand came after the jab. At this stage of a fight, Teddy, these very early moments, how much in your training career will you stress to a guy to try to go to the body?
Very much, because it sets up things later on, and it takes away things that he's trying to do. You know, he's trying to move his upper body. You go downstairs, takes a lot of that away.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Right to the head with that right. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I notice is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
And round number 3 is underway. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Keep moving.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Billy Dibb. Now hugging on the inside. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Nice block by Billy Dibb. Billy Dibb showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Good right hand by Billy Dibb.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Halfway through this round here. He just missed that shot up top.
Pace yourself.
Nonito Donaire's defense is paying off now. Nice block by Billy Dibb. He has his target. He lands a straight right.
Watch the hook.
Dibb's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. He missed with that headshot. Solid right hands headline that exchange.
In and out. In and out. Oh, this is a wipeout. You're winning this fight. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you got this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
You gotta watch the
All
water.
night long, this is your fight. You are in.
Listen, you need to move your head from side to side, okay? I want to see that head move.
Start of round number 4, a chance for us to look at Teddy's scorecard. He's trailing 3 rounds to zip, Teddy. People will be looking at this and say, yeah, but he's throwing punches. But Teddy, it's about throwing clean, effective punches.
Exactly. And it's about not standing in front of your opponent after you punch and waiting for the receipt.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Good smooth work by Billy Dibb. That's classic counter-punching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it.
Seemingly in control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really what's the enemy of his right now is nothing was coming at him. He was winning too easily. And for a minute, he let up, and bang.
He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. Unable to score with the hook. Billy Dibb's on the receiving end of a hook. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. not able to land the headshot. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Dibbs showing that he has an understanding about balance, about angles, about footwork. What does his opponent need to understand to deal with?
Well, he has to figure out a way to take the air out of those tires. Give him a couple flats. That's what he's got to do. And there's no better way to give a guy a flat than to go to that body.
All right, deep breath now. Deep breath. Relax. Relax. Are you all right?
It's like a whole new fighter out there. Look at him as we start this round. Remember what happened to him in the last round. Now he's up on his toes.
Yeah, well, remember what happened to him in the last round. That's what we say, but he doesn't say that. He's putting that out. He's putting it into the rearview mirror. He's going forward down the road with a lot of hope, a lot of vigor, a lot of confidence.
And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon.
He's tied. He's tied.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Relax.
See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Billy Dibbs. Billy Dibbs making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually. You know, the sweet science. It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Well played, straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
Watch that.
Nice strike after catching one by Nonito Donaire. I like the way he looked at the end of that round. It looks like he's gaining some momentum here. Good competitive fight, and I do believe that he's up on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have it the same way.
Keep the lead, all right?
Listen, he's done. He's done. I want you to double up on that jab, then finish off with a hook, okay? Here you go.
So we've reached the halfway point of this main event. Nice block by Billy Dibbs. Parries that punch intended for the head.
Hey, let's go.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Billy Dibbs. Dibbs whiffing there. A big, wide, sweeping shot. I mean, perfect to counter against.
Yes, it is, and you know it's only a matter of time. You know, that goes into the old computer, the old brain, where the guy remembers that, and the next time he's going to capitalize on it.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Good-looking uppercut that time. And he's holding. Donaire's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch.
Back to the body. Back to the body.
That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Billy Dibb.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Oh, what an exchange!
Keep moving, keep moving.
Got this one.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Nonito Donaire. Final 10 seconds. End of the round, around, I do believe that he was able to take. But his opponent is there stride for stride. This is going to be a close fight. Teddy, where do you have him on the scorecards? Is he up?
Yeah, I have him slightly ahead. But as you said, very close fight. And the kind of fight where you let up for a moment, you're going to lose it.
All right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. Just keep doing what you're doing. Looking good. Keep your hands up, all right? Doing fine.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. And a power shot lands, and all of a sudden it turns the tables.
A little slow with that jab, and he got caught the right hand.
You know, many times we talk about the fact that, hey, at least he's throwing punches, but that's all you can say in this case because he's not landing many of these.
No, they're being blocked or they're missing. They're definitely not landing clean, and you have to give credit to the other fighter being that good defensively.
Well-placed shot came after a nice defensive move there. Good block. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Billy Dibb. Halfway through the 7th round. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
Keep your hands up.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Billy Dibb.
That's what I want to see.
10 seconds to go in the 7th.
Keep pushing.
And this round comes to an end.
Hands up. Don't worry now, all right? I need you to focus and keep your hands up. Keep working.
I want you to bang the head and the body, all right? Upstairs, downstairs, over again.
You gotta watch the water in the corner. Too much.
This is just a good, solid fight. Yes, he's leading on your scorecard here as we begin round number 8, but there has been some back and forth, some give and take.
His opponent has found some kinks in the armor, namely that right hand over the jab.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Nonito Donaire. Good defense, just covering up down low.
Watch the hook.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Nonito Donaire. Billy Dibbs showing us a little something behind the curtain right here. He's revealing something about himself, and that is that he wants to survive a bit. Now look at him. He does not look good on the back end of that hook coming home.
You got this one.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Billy Dibbs. And a good counter by Billy Dibbs. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Super two-punch combo by Nonito Donaire. Dibbs starting to bleed from the nose. His corner should be wary of that. He comes with a straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good looking right hand after he got hit. And that's the end of round 8. Billy Dibbs' corner has quite a task in front of them now. Their fighter's eye swollen shut.
Right now, you have to come up with some strategy. Maybe he turns his stance around, where he leads now with the good eye. You know, right now the good eye is back a little bit where he can't pick up things. Maybe now he needs to change his position in the ring, where at least his good eye is in front.
Keep them up, all right? I mean, you know, he caught you with your hands down. Let's keep him up. Listen, he's gonna come forward this round, all right? Keep that jab moving. Keep him away from you, all right? Look at me.
Teddy, I got to be honest with you. Based on what we saw in that last round, I didn't think we'd be broadcasting this round. I thought the fight would be over. It may be soon if his opponent can jump on him.
But this could be his only chance. I don't think it can last much longer. Maybe this is the moment where you expect your opponent to come after you fast. Maybe you grit yourself, you plant your feet, you draw a line in the sand, so to speak, and you nail him coming in.
Come on!
Nice strike after catching one by Billy Dibbs. Parries that punch away. .90 seconds into the 9th round. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Billy Dibbs. Billy Dibbs making me real curious here, Teddy. I wonder, should he be sticking with this style after being rocked in this fight?
It's still early enough. I would say yes. You know, you don't want to panic. You don't want to just throw everything overboard. You want to stay with what brought you here. Hey, he's been taught this not for hours, not for days, not for weeks. You know, months and years he's been taught this. You don't throw it out.
Nonito Donaire's crushed by a right hand.
Yeah, you got him. Let's go.
Blocks the headshot. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Gets rid of that effort.
This is it. Keep doing what you're doing. You're winning this one. Don't get sloppy, okay? Just keep boxing smart. There you go.
This can't go all the way. You won't win on points. Nobody, only head. You need to move your head more, okay? Side to side. Lean to the side, then boom! Counter punch.
They have reached the final round. 10th round underway. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Good defensive skill with the block by Billy Dibbs. you see him with the left to the head there? Two snapping jabs by Nonito Donaire. A little defense turns into offense. He blocks the shot, comes right back with one of his own. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Halfway through this 10th and final round. Takes one to give one, and he comes back with a right hand. Billy Dibbs showing us a great display of one of the best elements of defense, Teddy, and that is your ability to make your man miss by moving your head.
And now what his opponent has to do is he has to understand, hopefully he's been taught this, that yeah, the head moves, but the body doesn't. The body is stationary right in front of you. Right now his opponent should not be going to that head. He should be going downstairs.
Tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Last 10 seconds of the fight. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. We said it early on, stylistically with this matchup, hardly a chance that we would go to the judges' scorecards, but Teddy, that's exactly what's about to happen.
Yeah, early on, you're right, it looked like it was going to be an explosion, but fizzled out a little bit. Here we are.
Billy Dibbs' performance tonight was exactly what he was looking for. And it's exactly what the judges reward. Good, solid effort, a unanimous decision.
Yeah, if he was a pitcher, he'd be getting a shutout right now. Almost a perfect game.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fights.